Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Jess. This is Mix It Up Monday. Yeah, that's what day it is today. So wonderful to see you all in the chat. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you all are having a good Monday so far. Let's see who's all in hanging out on the chat. I see Phantom Meeple is here. Hello. James Brazil is here. Hello to you. And anyone else that might be working and lurking or just, enjoying their Monday. Yeah, James is mentioning that there was a fun little YouTube video that got posted early this morning. Hi, Tan. Welcome in. And the wonderful Ambirona if you're not familiar with her YouTube channel, she does awesome board gaming parodies. And she invited some of us to join in that, and so I actually got to be a part of that. So there's a link for the YouTube there, and yes, friends, I was a part of it. So yeah, it's a parody from a song from the movie Encanto, if you've ever seen that movie. So yeah, take a watch if you can. Spare a couple minutes while I'm getting started here. Yeah. Gus, hello. Happy Monday to you. Hope everyone's day is going great. Yes, Tan, we hope you're feeling better. I know you were under the weather last week, but I hope you're on the up and up, my friend. Yeah, so today, friends, we are going to be playing some paper dungeons. If you want to play along, there is a player sheet that you can do so. I will be formulating our dungeon here in just a couple minutes and showing you how to play this game. It is a lot of fun. It's continuing on my theme of May, the month of May, with my favorite game mechanic, which is roll and write and flip and fill games. So yeah, I am so glad to be able to see how this plays out and actually get to play it on stream. Oh yeah, says EC. Happy Monday, my friend. Looks like you all had a lot of fun on Friday night. Yeah. It was quite nice to have kind of a little bit of a fun and relaxing weekend. Gus and I were preparing for some family editions, so we needed to just have a little getaway and clear our heads and kind of get ready for this new edition that's coming on Friday, and I'll be sure to share it for you all on social media, and maybe I might post a video. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, Tan says, thanks for asking, James. Self-test was negative today, as well as symptoms have gone down for 2 days, which also means back to work tomorrow, home office. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay, Tan, and going back to work is, I'm sure, not your favorite, but it is something you need to do. So I'm glad that you're up to being able to do that. Yeah. Pace yourself and drink plenty of liquids. That's right, says James. Yeah. So yeah, friends, we got to get some board games under our belt this weekend. Gus and I got to play some Ofrendados. We also got to do a run through of Paper Dungeons, as well as some Cat Sudoku. And yeah, it's been quite productive, but also fun. Getting things in. And hello, Manda Panda. Welcome in, my dear. We have a lot of fun things lined up this week, friends. So tomorrow, myself and Amanda Panda and Joe Sondow and Joe Phantom Meeple, we're going to be doing a tech stream to kind of help you see behind the scenes and how we create this world here on Twitch for our channel specifically. So it's going to be a little bit, behind the curtain, so it might not be as polished and pretty as you all can see here on the front surface, but it's going to be quite informative, so I highly encourage you all to join us. That's going to be, I believe, 3 p.m. Pacific time, Panda or Joe, if you can help me answer that. I think it's 3 p.m. Pacific time. So we're all going to be streaming, at least from our perspectives and things, to show like how we create different layerings and things, and sound alerts and all that jazz. Hopefully, if it all goes well, we'll have it as kind of like a series, so you all can kind of tune in and get your tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff, and ask questions, because the more we can build our community by sharing information, I think the better quality content we could all provide for ourselves. So yes, okay, Joe says 3 p.m. And hello, Time Roller. Welcome in, my friend. Happy Monday to ya. So yeah, that's going to happen tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'm going to be back here for some Welcome to New Las Vegas. I'm going to be inviting Tyler from Cavre Studios to join me on stream. That's going to be awesome, a lot of fun. And then Thursday, I'll be doing some J Squared with John, aka Book of Nerds. We're going to be playing, I believe, the Guild of Merchant Explorers from AEG. That's going to be another fun one. And then Thursday evening, I'm going to be invited to join Quaid Rain on his channel for a birthday stream, and we're going to be playing some Monstrosity. That's going to be on Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Quaid's channel. He's going to invite some friends over to play that fun drawing party game. Yeah, love me some Cavre, says James. Time Roller says, did you see Twitch now has artist attributes for emotes? You can tell people who've made each emote and give them recognition. Yes, I did, Time Roller. So, friends, if you see my little emotes with the Mogwais and the Gremlins, I should have it so that you can see who is recognized for creating those. So it should pop up with Quaid on there. And hi, Dutch. Happy Monday, sir. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. Have a good lurk, Tan. I hope you come back, my friend. I have some things to ask you. But yeah, so there you go. So the Mogwai should say, the emote should have attributes to Quaid on there. So when you click on those emotes and pop them in the chat, you should be able to see them attributed to the artist that created them. So yeah, thank you, Time Roller, for telling me about that. I did see that last week, so I made sure to go back and add credit where credit is due, because artists need to get their recognition for stuff that they have created. So yeah, so today, friends, we're gonna be doing some paper dungeons. If you want to play along in the chat. There's the link for the sheets. There it is. See, Panda's got hers with her little panda ears, which is so stinking cute. All of these are just so cute. He did such an awesome job, I feel like, with all of these emotes. He did such an awesome job. Hi, Lady T. Welcome in. You need new camel emotes? Well, I know some people that can make camel emotes for you, EC, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I could definitely recommend Quaid Rain to do some emotes. And also No Soul No Probs. He did some awesome ones too. I'm gonna have Meeple Conrad provide me some. He's working on some Soma emotes for me. So yeah, it'll be good. So yeah, friends, this is a Dungeon Scrawler game. So which that means is we're dungeon crawling, we're collecting loot, we're fighting monsters. And we have our little adventuring party that we're going to be exploring this dungeon. And it's actually a campaign mode. So if all goes well, friends, and we all kind of like how this is, I might actually continue on playing through the campaign. So if you want to join us for this first scenario, you're more than welcome to. Or if you want to come back to it, you can watch the VOD. And then hopefully I'll be able to go through the campaign as it comes along. Yeah, but this month I'm doing all roller rights and flippin' fills. Super stoked for that to happen. So let's get down to the table, friends, and I can explain how this is played. And let me know, friends, how the tunes are in the background. I've got some chill hop tunes just because it's me flying by my onesie again. To kind of, set the tone and give some mood, Because when you're diving through a dungeon, what's better than to listen to some lo-fi hip-hop, right? Perfect level for me, says Panda. Perfect. Does that mean you have sensitive hearing, Panda, or is it too loud? Just kidding. I know what you meant. I know what you meant, my dear. So, okay, friends, we've got our paper. We've got our dungeon here. The dungeon is going to be modified based upon whichever dungeon we pull from the pile. It's usually randomized. This one is the first one. It has a letter A on it. So if we're going to go through the campaign mode, we go through the alphabet. So, lurk at work time. All right, Panda, do your thing, girl. Do your thing. So I'm going to read and set the tone. And then on the back side here is the actual dungeon that we're going to be drawing out and marking on our player sheets where the monsters are going to be. So the 3 monsters that you see here correspond to the 3 monsters in this story. Definitely want this game, Panda. I recommend it. It is quite fun. A few weeks ago, Casey, aka Brain in a Jar, streamed it on her channel, and it was just, I forgot how much I loved playing this game. So I did a play along with her. So this has been really, really fun. But yeah, get yourself your player sheets, friends. So you can definitely at least play along during the VOD if you want to, if you can't do it currently because you're, working and lurking, all that fun stuff. There's the player sheet right there, so you can definitely come back and play with us. So, yeah, so I'm going to read this scenario here. It tells us which monsters to put into the game, and I'll explain how everything works. But let's set the scene, shall we? Let's set the scene for this dungeon crawl adventure. It says, "It has always been notoriously dangerous to journey through the Great Road. It spans many miles through the Western Kingdom, and the Royal Guard are unable to keep in check all of the beasts and their minions hiding along its path. While the local townsfolk rarely travel the road unaccompanied, glory-hungry heroes can commonly be found at many of its milestones, hunting villains to earn glory. But nowhere along the Great Road is more dangerous than the ancient Dartima fortress. Legend has it that an ancestral watcher guards the crumbling ruins of Dartima, but that is not the only monster lurking in the dark. Heroes will have to have their wits about them to resist a seductive vampire and sharpen their swords to battle a ferocious minotaur. Confronting these formidable foes will give a challenge even to the bravest of heroes in the realm. Are your heroes up to the task?" Dun dun dun! Let's see, are we up to the task, friends? So, if I flip this card over, it's going to show our dungeon here. Now, some of these walls and some of these waterways are already established on our player sheet, but there are the actual locations of the 3 monsters that we're going to be battling. So, we have got our Minotaur, which is monster number 1. We've got our Vampire, which is monster number 2. And then the Watcher, which is monster number 3. Okay? So, we're going to look at our player sheet, and we're going to mark on that sheet where those 3 monsters are. So, you will see there's a number and letter system on the grid. So we've got D2 is where this first monster is, the Minotaur. So I'm going to go to D and down here to row 2. And this is monster number 1. Okay. Then up here it is E5. So I'm going to go to E and then down to letter 5. This is monster 2, the vampire. And then finally up here, A6 is where this final monster is. All right. Then we've got some extra walls that we're going to be. So we're going to go down here, starting at the bottom here. So in row 2, column B, we've got this L shape. So column B, row 2, we've got this L shape to add in some extra walls here. Then we're gonna go up here to column E, starting in row 4. So column E, starting in row 4, we've got this nice little T shape, some extra walls there, okay? And then column C, also starting in row 4, we've got this connection to extend this wall up a few ways. And I believe that is everything. Yeah, so these are all the standard here. Then we just added the extra ones in there. Okay, and that concludes this part. This is just for your dungeon setups. We're gonna set that off to the side. Now, friends, we've got our 3 objectives that we want to try to achieve while playing this game. Here we've got them. I'm gonna show you, so they're kind of small to read, but we're going to be playing solo mode rules, which means all of these objectives, if you're able to accomplish them, whatever turn you accomplish them in will determine how many points you will score for that certain objective, okay? If we are doing multiplayer game, we would just get the 4 points when we achieve it, but since we're doing solo mode rules, it will help us to know which turn we achieve it, and so how many points we will get at the end. So, this first objective says explore 15 dungeon rooms. So each of these squares is a room. So if you explore 15 of them, you can get an additional set of bonus points there. Next, we have got brew 8 potions. Now, 8 potions help you prevent taking damage. And every time you see the little potion vials on the dungeon, or if you collect it by either allocating some dice, you will be able to store them here in kind of your little pantry area. Yeah, 1 Minotaur equals 60 Second-Tars. Yes, exactly right. I'm glad you know medieval math, EC. I'm glad. Because that is exactly right. If this was a math channel, you would get an A+, sir, for that. So if you brew 8 potions, you will get an additional set of victory points. So if you had 8 potions here, down here in your pantry, you will get additional points. And then finally, explore 2 corner dungeon rooms. So these here in the 4 corners, if you explore 2 of them, then you get some additional points for that as well. So these are all 3 objectives that we can currently try to achieve throughout the game. If we don't achieve all of them, it's no worry. We're not going to get any minus points for that. It's just extra added stuff that you can do. Now, we have, as well as for our setup before we can start the game, we will get some mission cards with ours to independently for each player will get a certain mission card that you can play with, which is kind of like a private objective for you to try to obtain. Okay, so I drew 2 randomly. I'm going to turn them over and read them out loud, and then this also helps you identify which party member is needed for a certain color of the dice, and I'll explain what that is in just a second. Okay, so this first one we have, earn either 2, 4, or 6 points if you have explored at least 4 or more dungeon rooms in 4, 5, or 6 columns. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns in this dungeon. If you explore at least 4 rooms in 4 different columns, you will get an additional 2 points. If you do 4 rooms if you have 5 columns of rooms, so 4 or more. So I'm assuming it's probably like 4 or more in the 4 different columns, 4 or more in 5 columns, or 4 or more in 6 columns. So if you kind of want to diversify how far along inside the dungeon you go, you will get a certain number of victory points for that. And then it has you indicate your different adventuring party. So your fighter wants to look for symbol of itself on the black die. Yes, Gus, you will need to snake around a lot. So the fighter wants to look for its symbol, the sword, on black dice. The wizard wants to look for the wizard hat symbol on white dice. The cleric wants its cross on white dice, and then the rogue wants its mask symbol on black dice. So that's that mission if you choose to do that one. Then secondly, we've got earn 2, 4, or 6 points if you have defeated 4, 7, or 10 or more minions. Now, minions are these little symbols that you see in the upper left of some of these rooms. So however many you get, you will get that many victory points. And here, the fighter and the wizard both want white dice of their corresponding symbol. And then the cleric and the rogue want black dice of their corresponding symbol. Hello, Deadpan. Happy Monday. So those are your 2 options. So you would choose one of these, and that would be your secret objective that you would want to be trying to go for on this game. I know myself and how I play this. Usually I don't travel very much. So if I could do, I think I have more ability to try to achieve this second one, to try to get more defeated minions. I think that would be my best bet for how I play this game. So I'm going to choose that one. Put this one off to the side. If anyone else needs me to show that other one, that is totally fine. So I have white for the wizard and for the fighter. So here, friends, you will see a little square that tells you what color of the dice you want it to be. So I'm going to fill in for the cleric and the rogue. They want to have black dice showing their die face. So I'm going to color it in here. Okay. All right. And then secondly, we get starter powers, which can help you achieve some of these goals in some of these missions. So here we go. We could either be the Berserker, which adds +2 strength when I fight a monster, but it will lose me 2 points at the end of the game. All right. Or you can be the Noble. Craft is an artifact. That's what this gold ring signifies. Whenever you upgrade a hero to level 5. So you will get -1 point at the end of the game, but whenever you craft, you can craft an additional artifact, which is here on this column, whenever you upgrade one of your party members to a level 5. Okay, so here we go. I kind of like the Berserker. I kind of like having additional fighting strength, because if you have additional fighting strength, you can get more victory points from defeating each of those monsters, okay? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Berserker, and I'm just going to use that. So that's going to be my special power here. So I get +2 every time. All right. So how this works, friends, is we are going to go through a set number of turns. There are 8 turns in the game. I'm going to be rolling all 6 dice. These 6 dice have different faces, one for each of the adventuring party itself, as well as this clover, which could count as a wild, so it could be a symbol of one of your adventuring party. And then there are also skulls. Skulls are instant hits against your party, so you would mark off one onto your health track. So here at the beginning, each of us has a level 1 strength. For it. Here onto your adventuring party, so you're going to fill in up to that level 4 strength. Then you're going to, whenever you take a hit, either from a skull that you roll, or if you're unable to defeat the minion based on your strength level for your adventuring party, you will take a hit here on this health track, okay? You'll just fill in one of these hearts to indicate 1 hit point. If you are able to brew a potion, it can take up to 2 damage for you. So you can take those 2 instead of filling in onto your health track. So they kind of help you negate some of those so you don't immediately take the hits. All right. If there are ever 3 skulls rolled on a roll, or 3 clovers on a roll, you have to re-roll all the dice, okay? So, anytime you have 3 skulls, you must re-roll, or 3 clovers, you must re-roll. Now, there are also numbers that you can see on the die faces here. The numbers indicate which dice you're going to be taking because on each turn, you're only selecting 3 dice to write in for a turn. So up here, you will see there's 3 spaces and then a gap and then 3 more spaces and then a gap. So you're only gonna select 3 dice of the ones that are rolled. So this kind of helps you decide which dice you have taken. So they encourage you to fill in the numbers here at the top to tell you this is the dice that I'm taking for that turn, okay? If you decide to take a die and it matches the party die that it needs to be. So for this example, my rogue wants black dice. And if I took this as a black die, I could turn this one in. So I'd mark a number 8 here and I would fill in the next level on my rogue. Okay, so I would basically give it an upgrade. That's what the green arrow is. So whenever you see a green arrow, that means upgrading one person in your adventuring party. Okay, so the same thing would go for like my fighter here. My fighter wants white dice to show a sword. So if my fighter had this pop up, I could turn that in and upgrade them to the next level. When I upgrade an adventuring party, not only do I fill in the next square on their row, but I also fill in another health level for them. Okay, so every time you fill in a square here, you're also filling in a bubble on this far left column because that is your health tracker for your whole party. Okay, it is really cool, EC. I saw what you said. Seems like your energy level. Yes, I get it. And hello to everyone that was in here lurking and working and all that fun stuff. Yeah, this is quite a cool game. There is also the ability to turn in any color die that you want to right here for 2 movement. That means you can move 2 squares on your dungeon. When you first enter into the dungeon, you must enter in through one of these lower gates here at the bottom and then work your way around here, okay? You're always allowed to, you can backtrack, it's totally fine, but I always encourage you to, the further you go in, the more stuff you'll be able to discover, the more potions and minions and things you'll be able to fight, so on and so forth. So you can enter in and go through and explore, turning in any die that you want to for 2 boots. There are 1 die face that allows you to do 3 boot movement. So instead of going 2 squares, you will go 3. Okay. There are the artifact requirements in that you can turn in a die of that matching color of die face or one of any die face here to get a corresponding bonus if you turn in 2. Okay. So for example, if I were to turn in 2 dice of any symbol, I could fill in these 2 boxes here, and then I would immediately get 4 victory points at the end of the game. Okay, same thing down here, gives me 4 potions if I do 2 of them. These are specific, so they must be either a white or black fighter, wizard, cleric, or rogue here. This allows you the ability to jump over walls, which could be kind of nice. This allows you the ability to jump over waterways. This allows you to defeat 2 minions of your choice. And this one automatically gives you 3 extra strength during the monster fights. Okay, so we are going to go through 3 sets of dice rolls before we encounter the first monster. Now, in order for you to reach the first monster, you must have either entered into the room with the monster are passed through it in order to attack that monster. Now, monster attacks are as follows. You will look through the, let's see, you must look at the strength level of your adventuring party here in the blue, which means you're adding up the value of whatever level each of your party members is at, plus any additional plus ones that you see here, or in my case for the Berserker, adding in an extra +2 there. Whatever your total is, you will see if you are able to defeat it. If you have at least a level 9 of your total adventure party strength, you will receive 2 victory points and take 3 health hits. Okay. One thing to note is here in the upper left, you will see there is a multiplier for a certain party member. So in this case, for the Minotaur, our fighter will multiply their current level. So if my fighter was at a level 1, I would multiply it by 2. So that would actually count for 2 energy instead of just 1 for them. Okay. If you're unable to, let's say your adventuring party is less than 9, you run away and you lose 3 points. Now, there's an extra thing that you were going to be doing for the solo mode. Usually in multiplayer, we would get this little bonus here on the laurel leaves for whoever has the highest strength value from the whole team. But since we're only playing solo, we're going to ignore this. But we are going to focus on this. So for solo mode, these gems will be hidden. After we defeat this monster, these will be hidden from view. And these are actually displayed out, scattered around through the dungeon. So they will actually be hidden, which that means they are no longer being able to obtain it, and you cannot collect it along the way here on your gem track. Your gem track gives you additional bonus points, as well as some certain points give you extra stuff like an extra artifact marking, or an extra collection of a potion, or extra upgrade, so on and so forth, okay? So we're gonna go through and have those, but you have to at least reach that space or that room that the monster is in, or have passed through it in order for you to battle the monster, okay? So then we're gonna do that again one more time. We're gonna have the 3 turns, and then we're going to battle the second monster, which is the vampire here. And then we're going to go 2 more turns before we reach the final monster, which is the Watcher there. Okay, all of this stuff doesn't reset. We get accumulation, so we can get more hit points, we can increase our health, we can get more potions, more things. So it doesn't reset. We just continue on through the dungeon because it's kind of like a whole scenario adventure. Okay, so in total, as you will see on some of these victory point like objective cards here, there are 8 markings. That is essentially the 8 roles of the game. So we have these 8 sections here. So there's only going to be essentially 8 turns for the whole game. But there's a lot to think about and a lot to go through. So we'll step by step through it. But if anyone has any questions, please, please, please let me know. Another thing I will mention is you could also turn in a die of any symbol you want to, in order to gain 2 potions. So you can do that at any time too. But you have to mark in that number to indicate you have claimed that die to turn in to use as potions. Okay? And like I said, friends, if you want to continue on with me and we can do this campaign, I believe there are 12 dungeons to explore. We might extend this to do kind of a nice little dungeon dive. Scrawl that dungeon, says Gus. All right. If there are no questions from anyone, and you're all just hanging out and lurking, then let's get started. And I do have the rulebook handy here too, friends. I'm not afraid to use it. So If you are unsure, need some clarity on things, I am more than happy to go through and double check on rules. All right, so here we go. Okay, so first we evaluate our skulls. So unfortunately, we do have a skull. So we're gonna take a hit point there automatically, which stinks. And I don't have any potions currently. So we automatically just take a hit. All right, that's a bummer, Summer. But now, here we go. We've got 3 boot movement if we want to do some boots. We got some wizards. We got a wild. That could be anything we want to. And we've got ourselves a fighter here. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start building up my party. So first, I'm going to take boots and cats. I'm going to take this fighter here, which is a number 1. So I'm going to fill in 1. Which in turn allows me to fill in the next level on my fighter, which then allows me to increase my health by 1, okay? Then I'm going to do a wizard, which is a 2, so I'm gonna put a 2 up here. And because the wizard also wants white dice, so I'm gonna fill in the next one here on the wizard, and the next one here on our health. And then for the next one, I'm going to do, you know what? I kind of like this here because I enter in here and then I can go across. So if I enter in here, I can get myself some potions. So I think I'm going to use this wild, that's a 9, and use it for another wizard. And fill in for the next health there. So I'm going to build in some health. Now, when you enter into a dungeon, friends, a room, then you have some symbology here. How you resolve it is you start in the upper right-hand corner and go counterclockwise. So in this example here, if I entered in, I would start here in the upper right-hand corner, which means I would need a wizard of value 3 in order to fight this corresponding minion, which is like this little blob monster, okay? So I would start here. And if I'm able to do so, I would cross them out, fill in a bubble here on the minion track to just determine that I have defeated it. And then I would come around here and give myself 2 potions. Okay, so you start here to see where your adventuring party needs to be. Work your way counterclockwise and get the additional reward. All right? So that's pretty much how it is. These items here are traps. They give instantly 1 damage to your party, regardless of where you are, unless you're able to get a card, which came out, there is an ability card that you can get that allows you to not take damage from traps. But since we don't have it in play right now, instantly you get 1 hit there. So that's how that would work. Okay, and that is the first roll. So I'm leveling up my adventuring party, trying to do some stuff, and we'll see how it goes. If I can get some, if I get myself some extra things, I think it would be really, really great. Okay, all right, we have no skulls this time. That's good. We have some clovers. So again, those are wilds, friends. Remember that. So I know here and here, I need at least a wizard at level 3, which it currently is at, and my fighter at level 3, which it is not so far. So I'm going to take one of these wilds and increase my fighter once again. This roll is quite roguish. That is true. That is very true. Okay. So now I'm ready to do some travels. Okay. So I think I think I have some extra stuff to fill in to increase. I could also do my rogue too, if I wanted to. Because I'm trying to see what's coming up. So rogue would be next. So I will take this 8 and increase my rogue by 1. So now my adventuring party is at 9 health. And then for my final, I will take this 7, but instead of using it to upgrade, I actually use it for movement. So I will turn it in here and do 2 boots. So first I'll enter in here. And I have my wizard at 3, so I instantly defeat this minion. Goodbye. And gain myself 2 potions. Then I go through here, and I need a fighter at level 3, which I do. So this minion gets defeated. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. And I get myself an artifact, which I think I'm going to... I need to defeat some more minions. So I'm going to fill in, I think... Maybe I'll do this one. That allowed me to do 2 more. So I'll do that with the artifact. I'll turn in that here. Okay, so there's my 2 movement there. So every room, if I'm not mistaken, you can continue on as you're doing your movement. You can move through the dungeon. Yeah, so it says whenever you move into a room, you must fight any minions or trigger any traps if present before you can claim any treasures. Yep. You may move back into or through rooms you've already visited. If you do not fight any more minions and cannot claim any more treasures, but you always trigger traps. Hello, Quaid Rain. We were just talking about how you have your birthday stream coming up, sir. So it's going to be quite nice to stream with you on Thursday. I'm currently in the 2nd roll of Paper Dungeons, but hope you are having a good Monday so far. So yes, friends, for those that have come late and want to possibly play along on the VOD, I will pop it in the chat there so you can play along. This is currently the 1st level dungeon of the campaign, if you wanted to play it as a campaign. It's a busy week. I'm gifting myself stress and exhaustion for my birthday. Aw, yeah. Quaid's birthday is coming up this weekend, friends. So let's give him all the love and support for it. Because May birthdays are great, if I do say so myself. Okay, so we have 1 skull on this one, but I don't track it here, friends, because I just got myself a couple potions. So I am going to track it here and take that hit on this potion. Cool? Okay, now I need to book it in order to make it to this room so I can fight this minion. So I know at least one of my dice I have to use for movement to get to this room. Because remember, you have to reach it or cross through it in order for you to be able to battle the monster. All right, so I know I have to make sure I need at least 1 to use for movement. Okay. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? Well, I know my fighter. I need to increase my fighter because my fighter will definitely get doubled for that. So I'm going to use this 1, I believe, to increase my fighter strength. And that increases our health. So our adventuring party currently has 10 health, which is nice. Then, oh, my cleric is down. Because also, if you see here, friends, down here at the bottom, you get certain number of victory points for however the total level is of your party, but it's always from the lowest party member. So currently, I would not get any victory points because my cleric is not increased in value, which kind of stinks because I don't have any black dice with the cross on them, so I can't increase their strength right now. Okay, but I can increase my wizard or my rogue. So I think I'm gonna do my rogue because I could come back around here and just like bloop bloop. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or should I move through it? Yeah, because I only need two. One, two. Oh, I need 2 dice to get through there. That's right. Oh, darn it. So I can't go through here. I need at least 2 dice to do that. Well, that stinks. Okay. Oh, that's fine. All right. So I'm going to use the 8, but I'm going to use it for movement. And I'm going to go 1 here, get myself another potion, and move up here for 2. I'm going to activate this trap, but it just takes one of my potion hits. Okay. Then I'm going to use the 2 to do the other movement and go 1 and go through here for 2. So I need my cleric to be at level 3, which it's not, so I'll take the difference. So currently my cleric is at 1 and I need a level 3, so I take 2 hits. But that's okay. I will take my potion here. And then I get an upgrade. So I'm gonna upgrade here. Upgrade my cleric. And then this minion is defeated, so fill it in here. All right, and now we are ready to do our battling for the Minotaur. So currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, because I just increased my cleric. So my adventuring party's at 11 plus 1 is 12. So I have no other bonuses except this one, which gives me plus 2. So I have 13, which means I make it to this level of defeat for the Minotaur. Here we go. So I get 4 victory points. So on this Minotaur here, I will give myself 4 victory points. And take 2 health damage, which will take out my last potion. And it doubles. It doubles my, oh shoot. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I forgot I have to double my fighter. Okay, so double my fighter. So I have 4, 8. Plus 1 is 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on my Berserker. So I actually have this one. I forgot. You double that certain party member, and I only take 1 damage. Woohoo, that was much better. All right, gotta make sure you check that, friends. Gotta make sure you check whatever venturing party, any extra bonuses that you've got there. So cool. I made it to the highest level there. So we got that. We don't do this one because that's for multiplayer, but we do this, which means gem A and D have disappeared. Oh no! Goodbye. A. Where is letter D? And goodbye, D. They have disappeared. The Minotaur took it with it to the grave. So, all right. We are done with monster number 1. So I'm just going to flip it over so we don't get confused here. Monster number 1 is defeated. So now we continue on with our dungeon crawl, or dungeon scroll, if you will. All right, here we go. Oh snap. Oh snap. That's not great. We've got 2 skulls here, friends. Oh, good grief. And guess what? I used almost all of my potion. So I'm going to take 1 hit for the potion and 1 hit on health. Ugh. Gross. Gross. I am now almost the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything years old. Uh-huh. I know that number. And I think Tan does too. Okay, well, that's a bummer, Summer. I would like to get some extra potions, please. Extra potions, please. That would be lovely. So do I need to keep moving? Or do I need to start chucking some dice to get 3 more potions here? Regrets. Whew, okay. Well, shoot. Maybe I do that for movement, huh? Maybe I do that for movement. Oh boy. That's a long way to go, though. So if I did like 1, 2, 3, 4, I would need to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, geez. That would be a long way to go. But we could do it. Yeah, I think we're going to do it. Okay. So, but first, I'm going to use a die. I'm going to use this 3 cleric and actually chuck it down here. Okay. Then I'm going to use my 7 for movement and go 1 here, shoot, activate a trap. But I get this artifact, which I'm going to fill in here. Give me 3 potions. 1, 2, 3. Which gives me a free upgrade. I'm gonna do this upgrade here, which allows me to ignore color now on the dice. Have a good lurk. No worries, Quaid. So that's great. So that's 1, 2 here for that movement, because I was currently here. So I did 1, 2. So I'm gonna get another potion, which is awesome. And did I take that hit? I did not take that hit yet. But that was before I got this. Right? I think so. Yeah, I didn't have that potion yet. Okay, there we go. Then I've got that next potion. Then I'm going to do the other 7 for another movement. I'm gonna go 1 here, activate that trap, but that's okay. Give myself another artifact, which goes here, and I can defeat 2 minions for +1. So I'm gonna do a minion here. And a minion here. So that's 1, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna go get that's the artifact there, go through here, come out here. Even though I don't have that gem, that's okay. And that's that there. Yeah, okay. So I did this upgrade already. If I get one more potion, I get another artifact, which is awesome. There's a lot of combos that can be happening in this game. So there's a lot of things that activate other stuff, Kind of a little bit Hadrian Wall-esque. Yeah, pretty much it. Okay, next roll. Two skulls again. What is happening? What is happening here, friends? Alright. But I've got potions. Okay. There we go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make sure I am at 12. Always gotta double check that too. Okay, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minions. Okay, good. All right. Now I need to kind of book my way over there. All right. Do some movement. Yeah, that's pretty relaxing, huh, Lady T? All right, I think... So I can ignore color now on the dice. I just have to look for the right symbols. Although this one is okay for me. The vampire wants clerics. Vampire wants clerics, all right? So I'm going to do the 7 here again. Increase my cleric. All right. I needed double boots here. That was not cool. So, next one I'm going to do is the 5. For movement, I'm going to go 1. Take the hit. And increase. That means I can ignore skulls now. And 2 movement takes another hit. All right, and then I get to do 1 more, so I'm gonna take this 1 here and use it for movement again. So I go 1, take another potion, which gives me another artifact, which I'm gonna do, I think I'll do this to try to jump some walls. And then 2 activates another trap, but I got another upgrade. Yeah, so I have 4, 8, 12, 15 now on my venturing party. Yeah, so I did 1, 2, and then 1, 2 for those next 2. All right. Looking for the right symbols. Is this a rock and roll game? I know. It should be, huh, Tan? It should be. Okay. Now I just have to make sure I get into that room. So I need to at least, if I can roll some boots, that would be amazing. Because then I would only need to use 1 die. But if not, I have to do 2 dice. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Let's see how the dice will fall. Let's see how the dice will fall. Okay. Okay. So again, because I've got my increase of my cleric, I can ignore skulls, which is awesome. So that skull does not affect me for hits. I did not roll any triple boots. Boo to the urns. Boo to the urns, I say. Boo to the urns. Well, I'm at least gonna increase my rogue though. I'm gonna take that 8. And that gives me a gem. Beautiful. All right. Then I gotta move. I gotta do some movement here. Let's do 2 for movement. I'll go 1, 2 here. I need a level 4 wizard, which I have. So this minion goes bye-bye. And I get myself another potion. There we go. So 1, 2. And then for my final movement, I will take the 7. And... oh, shoot. Nope, I can't do that. Shoot, I forgot because I can't jump over walls yet. I can't jump over walls yet. So I don't get that extra potion just yet. Not yet. Okay. I need to go... yeah, up and over. Got it. Okay, so I will go up and get this potion. So I did not get that last minion there. Should only be at 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So that would be that for the 7. And then I gotta cross through. Darn. Okay, then I'll do the 2. And go here, and then here. Which will give me another artifact, and now I can cross over. But I take a hit. And I took a hit there. Okay, but at least I made it through. Oh, I forgot. I could not jump it yet, but now I can. I didn't have enough. I was playing a little out of order, but now I fixed it, so. All right, so now we're looking at monster number 2. Monster number 2. You're doubling your cleric points. So currently my cleric is at 4, so that would be 8. Plus 4 is 12. Plus 4 is 16. Plus 4 is 20, 21. 21 plus 2 is 23. So I did reach, again, the highest level on my vampire, which gives me 7. And I get 2 hits, which I'll take out on my potions. And then I eliminate gem letter F and gem letter G are disappeared. They have gone away. The vampire has taken it to her, I don't know, her lair. I don't know. What do vampires have? Lairs? Dungeons? I don't know. So there we go. I got that one. That was kind of nice. Got everybody up and running. Did not have to lose any victory points there. So, yeah. Okie doke, James. I hope work goes okay for you, my friend. Good to see ya. I forgot I had to fill in that extra one, so I should have been at 16 health there, because everyone's at 4. Okay, but yep, so that vampire is good. Now, if you could not defeat it, if you had to run away, you would lose -4. So you would actually put a minus down there. So, all right. Vampire is defeated. We only have a couple more rolls left, friends. Only a couple more rolls. And I need to get up. I need to get some more minions under my belt here. I don't know how that's going to work because I only have 5 minions defeated. If I can get to 7, that would be great. But alas, I'm only at 5. Okay, let's see how we do it. See how we do it. Oh, we have 3 skulls, so I have to re-roll all the dice. Come on, triple boots. We need some triple boots here. No triple boots. Okay. But again, I ignore the skulls on the dice now, which is great. And I have brewed this. I have brewed 8 potions. That happened on the last round. So, what was that? Turn 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turn 6. So I did 6. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get 3 points for that. 2 corner dungeon rooms. So I did that. That was after the first one. So that was in turn 4. Turn 4. So I got 4 points there. And then 15 dungeon rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that was also on turn 6. So 3 points there. I forgot to go through that. See, there's so many little things I forgot. I forgot to go through that. So, okay. So those are all completed for me. Those are all completed. Okie doke. Here we go. I've got some wilds. Wilds are great, but I can't use wilds for triple boots. I can only use them for double boots, which stinks. Or no, I cannot use the clovers. I can only use them for actual people. It cannot be used for boots. Okay. Only used as the venturing party. Okay. Well, shoot. Okay. That's okay. I will turn in the 5 here. And I will move 1, take a hit for that. And I could jump over here for 2. Now, I need to be a level 5 cleric, which I don't. I'm at level 4, so I only take 1 hit for that. But this minion is defeated there, so I got that minion. And this gem. And that gives me an additional artifact, which I can do. Ooh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Boop, 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 boop. What do I want to do? Well, shoot. They want wizards. They want wizards. Oh. Where do I put this artifact? 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 Maybe I'll put it down here. I'll put it down here, I guess. Okay, so that's my first one. Then I can do a 3. Oh, D-Walls, hello! Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Jess. We are currently playing some Paper Dungeons. We're on the final few turns of it. How is everything on your channel? How did your stream go, D-Walls? Right, that's true. Artifacts. Return it to their owners? Yeah, that is true. Alright, so I'm going to use a 6 here. I'm going to move 1, 2, and I take a hit. But I get an upgrade of my choice. I'm going to upgrade my wizard because I need that for the next round. So I should have 16, 17 here. Have a good lurk, Phantom Meeple. Went okay, only a few technical issues. Aw, bummer. Yeah, that stinks. Sometimes it can be frustrating when you're just like, I just want to stream. Why are there all these tech issues? I get it, I get it. Yes, I did have my sheet laminated, so I apologize if there's a glare on it. I apologize if there's a glare. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to take, yeah, I'll do that last one. I'll do the 3 and do more movement. 1, and I got this level 5, but I'll take the damage here. Shoot, I'm out of potion. Shoot, I got potions. And then I'll go here. Take another hit. Ah, shoot. All my potions got depleted right when I needed them. Yeah. Okay. But that's another minion. So I think that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. Cool. At least I made it to that center area. So yeah, now I should have 17 there, yeah. Weather has been crazy here. 80 and then 60 and raining off and on. Oh man. I forgot, are you on the West Coast, D-Walls, of the States? I forgot where you're at exactly. If you don't want to share, that's cool, but yeah, that's, wow. It's kind of weird. We had some fairly nice weather here in the Northwest. And got some sunshine, got some beautiful blue skies, so taking advantage of being outside while we can. Northeast Ohio. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm up in Oregon, so yeah, that is weird for this time of year, I would think. Memorial Day weekend is supposed to be hot. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily get like super hot here in Oregon until July 4th weekend. Like right at the beginning of July is like hot, like super heated. So yeah, it's crazy. All right, let's do this last roll, friends. Come on. I need some triple boots. If I can get some triple boots, that would be helpful because then I can do some more minion fighting, I feel like. So let's see. What do we got? Hey, we got some triple boots. All right. All right, and I ignore these skulls. Remember ignoring the skulls because I got this cool little ability here. So if I did this, if I did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Aha, I could. I will take a lot of damage though if I did that. I went through all of my things. Dang. Yeah, that potion would only get me avoiding 2 hits. Dang. Okay. Well, because I don't want to lose 6 points, so I can only take 2 more damage, really. So if I did that, it would be 1, 2. I guess I could go up and around. Okay, let's see. Let's do the 0. Let's do the 0 and see. So we'll go 1 here and take a hit. Boo to the urns. 2 here. I need to be a 4 with my rogue, which I am. So this minion is defeated. Bye-bye. And I get a gem. So that's 2. And then I jump over this wall for 3, which gives me this artifact, which I will fill in here. It gives me +1 against other minions. Yeah, so I can't cross over water because I did not do that one. So I'd have to go up through here and across that way. Ugh, that stinks. Or should I go... Wait. Should I go up that way? 1, 2, 3. Get myself a potion. 1, 2, here. Ooh. Yeah. Let me backtrack. Here. Okay, so I did not get... Let me backtrack instead. Sorry, redo. Okay, so I did not do that one. Kate! Hi. Good morning, afternoon, time zone to you, my dear. Happy Monday. Okay, I'm backtracking. So I am going to take the 0, though, but I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to take the hit and get that potion. Yeah. Okay. So I got this potion here. Okay. Then I move 7. I'm going to do this 7. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and take this artifact, which then I'm going to do this here. And take that hit. And then finally, for my last trick, I will do the 1 and go 1, take the hit with the potion, and 2. And I need a level 5 wizard, which I have, so this one goes bye-bye. So I should have 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 6, oops, 9. Oops. Should only be 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 3, 6, 8. Okay. So that, yeah. Wizard. Okay. So that took that damage. Good grief indeed. Good grief indeed. Okie doke. So I got my extra. So now my watcher wants double. Sorry, friends. I'll kind of slide this over so you can see. The watcher wants to do double your wizard value. So my wizard's at 5. So I have 10, 14, 15, 19, 21, 23, 25. 25 for that, I believe. Let's see, double it again. 10, 14, 15, 19, 23, 25. Okay, so I only got this second level here. So I get 6. And I take 4 damage, which stinks. So I will get the -6 anyway. But I have to make sure my adventuring party is at 17. Yeah, okay. Okay. But that's all right. And I flee. Don't get any bonus stuff. Don't need to flee, I mean. So that watcher is defeated. Bum, bum, bum. And that concludes my dungeon diving. So now we get to do final scoring. So we got our three monster points down here. We get our upgrades next. So the upgrade goes from wherever the lowest level is of all your adventuring party. So I'm here at level 4 for everyone, which gives me +8. My artifacts. Any artifacts that I was able to achieve plus any additionals here, I would get bonuses for. So here I have 2. So that gives me 2 there. Yes, exactly, Sir Bearsworth. What it do? 2 here. I have 2 here. This is 2 plus 2, which is 4. So 2, 4, 6, and 10 for my artifacts. My gems on my gem tracker. Okay, did I only get 3 gems? I think I only got 3 gems. Yep. So I only got, 2 gems actually. Boo to the urns. Wow. I was not very good at collecting gems. Whew. All right. So then I have 8 minions, which is 14 here. My health, wherever I landed, so my lowest number, that is -6 there on my health track. If I died, I would have gotten an additional -9, but I did not die. This is from the cards. Is that the goal cards? Your secret goal cards, I think? I think those are from your power cards and from your ability cards. Yeah, your objectives and power cards. So, my objective, 2, 4, or 6 points if I defeated 4, 7, or 10 minions. I only defeated 8, so I'm here on the 7, so I get an additional 4. -2 for my berserker, so I got just +2 there. So, let's do some math. 6 and 7, 13, 19, 27, 37, 43, 57, -6 is 51, +2 is 53, 56, 63, I believe, is my final score. I think that's my final score. Let's see. Good old calculator. Calculator. What will we do without our calculator? Okay, we got 6 and 7 and 6 and 8 and 10 and 6 and 14 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 -6. Yep, 63 is my final dungeon score. So there we go. I'm surprised I was able to get all the things up there. But yeah, not too bad, I would think. So that is the first dungeon. Like I said, friends, if we like doing this, I might come back to it and do some further campaigns on it. Yeah. What did y'all think about it? Now or later. Yeah, I thought I did all right. Hello, Raina. All the things indeed. Happy Monday. Happy time zone. All the things there, friends. So yeah, I felt like I explored a lot better this time than I did in other adventures that I've done. I felt like I was able to utilize a lot more of my abilities. I also like this pass-through, which I always forget to use. I always forget to use these pass-throughs up here. So I think that kind of helped me as well to kind of navigate some stuff. So, yeah. Tan says, liked the game, but haven't played it in months. I liked it. I'd play it again. Cool, D-Walls, cool. So yeah, I'm thinking if we like this, we'll come back to it and do a little extra campaign mode for this, and you all can kind of play along because you can get the player sheets and everything. And so here we go. I'll just post it in if anybody's watching the VOD and they're like, "Hey, this looks pretty cool. I want to play it." So there we go. You can play along with the VOD and see how you do. But yeah, that's pretty much it on that. I played this last night with Gus, and he crushed me. His abilities were a lot more suited for what he needed with his adventuring party. So he was able to play there to his strengths. He was able to play the adventuring party to his strengths. Yes, Tan, I just got it. It's from the Meeple BR website. They're the other publishers of this game besides Alley Cat. So yeah, that one that link that I posted there in the chat is directly from their website. So I feel okay posting it and sharing it with you all because it is from the publishing company. And I think they would be okay for us to have it. So yeah, get yourself a copy of it. And if I play this along, we could do the campaign together there. But I also recommend picking up a copy. If you all like this game, I definitely recommend picking up a copy of it for yourself. It is quite... I was always looking at the webpage. Got it. Yep. The Alley Cat did not have it, and BGG did not have it. So, yeah. We did an extra little search and found it. So there you go. Yeah, if you want to play this, I definitely recommend playing along, doing a play along of it, because it's quite a fun one. So, friends, I got some big news I want to share. Our little family here at CCG is growing. Yes, that is right, friends. I am getting a new co-host for my stream. Yeah. I wish I could have finished. No worries, Lady T. Go through and watch the VOD. It went really quickly on the last, few turns. So, please, please, please watch the VOD and let me know how you did. So, yeah. So, friends, I'm getting a dog on Friday. I'm super excited, but also really nervous. It's been too long since I've had a dog, and it is the first time that Gus has owned a dog. But we're picking her up on Friday. And so, co-host Puppy Cam might be in the cards for us. Yeah, we'll make sure to send her some pictures and some love on the Instagrams and stuff when we actually get her in our home. But yeah, she's coming on Friday, and I'm looking forward to it. And so, yeah, this has been something that we have planned for a very long time, Gus and I. And she's not a rebound animal, because I know a lot of you might be thinking, well, what about Soma? Soma was the best. And yes, she was the best. And she still will be a part of my family and of my heart, as you all know. But we have been planning to get a dog for ages, even before we adopted Soma and her sister. So Soma knew she was going to get a sibling. I would always talk about it with her, so she was aware of what was going on. So yeah, no, this dog is not a rebound dog. It has been planned in our family for months, and it just, all the cards just kind of lined up. Yeah. So, yeah, what's her name? Can I pet her? Can you give her head scratches for me? So we are naming her Esperanza, which means hope in Spanish. And so, yes, you can redeem head scratches from her. I'm going to add some channel points to the channel so you can do a little puppy cam for her. She's not a puppy. She's almost 2. So she's definitely got past the potty training, everything. So yeah, so we can definitely redeem some channel points for her. You can see her on camera, but that's not going to be happening until at least next week. Yeah, no, that's fine. Reese, yep, that's totally fine. Thank you. Potty trained, I know, right? Because if a puppy is, sometimes they just get so excited they don't know where to go potty. So, yeah, she's already potty trained, so we don't have to worry about that. But, yeah. Send us some well wishes and good vibes here too. We're nervous, but we're excited, this nervous excitement. And especially for Soma's sister, Maddie, because she's unaware what's really going on. She hasn't been around a dog before, so having a cat and a dog in the same place is gonna be kind of new for us. Yeah. And also, friends, I am still looking for those decorations to do on the back of my streaming background here. So if you are interested in that, just send me a DM. I am still collecting some contributions to that. I have one from James and from Phantom Meeple. I know Book of Nerds said he wanted to send one over to me as well. So we'll be getting those collections and adding them to the backdrop of my screen here. So if you want to become a part of that, just send me a DM and I'll give you all the details on it. This weekend is also TLN, friends, and I'm super stoked to be joining in the Tabletop Live Network month of streams. This month, I'm going to be joined by some lovely folks in the community. We are going to be playing a one-shot scenario of Coyote and Crow, which is a new RPG system that is science fantasy set themed, science fantasy themed, where the main characters are Indigenous or First Nations peoples. So this is going to be quite the cool adventure. We're playing a one-shot from that realm, and it's going to be at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday, the 28th. So please tune in for that. It's going to be really fun, really exciting. We're going to be using the Roll20 app implementation. So if you've ever done role-playing games or anything digital for like D&D or stuff like that, Roll20 is a wonderful resource to use so you can get all your people together in order to play remotely. I'm on board. Where do I sign up? Wait. Yeah. So Quaid is going to be joining me. Aaron from GameEnthuse.com is going to be joining me, as well as Amanda Panda. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm super stoked to kind of get this game out there and get more recognition for it, because I think it's just really cool. The people and minds behind it to make it happen. So tune into that on Saturday, this Saturday, May 28th at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Didn't the Today announce a board game in that universe? Oh, I don't know. Tan. Possibly. That could be true. I am not sure about that, but possibly. I do know that they have their own set dice for the universe. You can get the core rulebook. So yeah, there could be more coming from Coyote and Crow, which is definitely going to be something to check out. So even if you're not familiar with RPGs, or if you've never played an RPG or anything like that, please tune in and just see how it goes. You like watching all of us on stream here. I know I've had all of those wonderful people on my stream in the past, so it's going to be a fun time anyway. So join me for that on Saturday. But until then, friends, let's see who we got currently online so we can go on a little raid train. I kind of wrapped up a little earlier than expected because it's just me. There you go. Thank you, Tan. Coyote and Crow. There's the website for them if you want to learn more about it. Yeah, raid train indeed. A choo there. Why don't we send you over to Mr. Peebles? What are we thinking? Mr. Peebles here. Mr. Peebles is a wonderful person in our board gaming. He always sends folks over here. So why don't we send you all over to the Mr. Peebles train. He is currently playing... Let's get ready to rumble. It's me versus you in a Clash of the Board BGA Games Day. Oh, nice. So you can probably play some board games with him online. Yeah, super pumped to see Coyote and Crow. Yes, so that's going to happen this Saturday, Sir Bearsworth. But yeah, tomorrow, friends, I will be streaming some tech stuff at 3 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be me and Joe Sondow and Phantom Meeple and Panda Angel. We're going to be showing some behind-the-scenes tech things. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to be joined by Tyler from Cavre Studios playing some Welcome to New Las Vegas. If you want to play along, definitely recommend it. I will get your player sheets if I can. I think they have player sheets online, so you can all play that as well. Thursday, J Squared is gonna happen with some AEG Guild of Merchant Explorers rolling right. And then Thursday evening, gonna be on Quake's channel for some Mondrosity. So many fun things happening, friends. But until then, stay safe, enjoy your board games, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye, friends.